How's it going, fellow proxies? Lost Wolf here, back with another vid. You know what it is, we're over here doing the events. Still a bunch of events left over. Good morning, Russ Califer, like the new ones we got. I think this one might be a new one too. A look into Reader's Legends, and yeah, we also got the data bounty going on. I already went ahead and did that for today. For the next couple of days, it's only like a 5-day thing. And then, oh, yeah, we also have this one. Oh, that's what this one is? Okay, I know what this one is. Yeah, these ones I almost never do, but you can kind of cheese these by making like multiple accounts and then just not signing in on them. And then, yeah, you can invite them from your main account and then just log in and you can collect the 340 polychromes. It's kind of a lot of work, I feel like, for 340 polychromes, but there's that. We already did the Bootopia event. I didn't finish it because like the last reward is just like some, what are they, like the little bamboo widget chips or something. I think that's what they're called. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do Spirit's Arctic Book, Chaotic Undercurrents, Hidden Dangers. All should be exposed. Target locked. The Bane of Evil shall start patrolling now. So we got like 5 commissions. I think this is the one with the wanted posters, for if I'm guessing correctly, because I've seen just like the images, I guess, and like shorts and stuff. So whatever, we'll go ahead and talk to Bane of Evil, see what's up. This steel jungle is filled with all kinds of danger. Luckily I, Bane of Evil, New Eridu's sharpest and smartest detective, am still here guarding this city. I just need a little help. So you need some help? Just say the word. I need an assistant. An assistant? That's right, it's the way of the world. A princess needs a knight by her side, and a top-notch detective should have solid partner too. Before coming here, I already looked into every bamboo on 6th Street. Everyone said Eos is only experienced, but incredibly reliable. After careful observation and screening, I decided to extend an official invitation. Become my assistant, Eos. Why Eos out of anybody? Like a reward? Well, your reward will come naturally when you finish the mission. I just know that as an upstanding citizen of New Eridu, you won't dream of turning down my invitation. Why are you throwing labels around? Anyway, I've got the first wanted poster ready. Time to get missions rolling. My assistant and my assistant's master. See you at the newsstand. Where's your master at, bro? Huh? That's the real question. Whose lost bamboo is this? Who is this, Rena? Hold on. Where's my camera? We got the Rena. Behold, the most terrifying twin phantoms. Talking about these guys? Over a luminous square of floating monsters, hovering demons, and even deadly poisons that can steal your senses. They'll poison everyone. My god, look at all the corpses. She's a monster. My assistant, this challenge mission is your very first trial. Bane of Evil City Patrol journey starts right here. Okay, Bane of Evil. That's the spirit. Blessings upon you, my assistant. Following the clue, you arrive at Luminous Square. Theos until you look around and finally you spotted some vaguely familiar faces near the cafe. Where are we going? Oh, Yuza? I don't think we're talking to them. We're talking to somebody else. A lot of, dude, all the side events. They're like crossing into each other. Huh? Wait, we can talk to Rena or this lady? Alright, that's the deal then. I'll handle the cake, and you two split the bread and drinks. But Bamboo can't eat bread. I can't drink anything either. No, there's no other choice. Later, Rena says you have to finish eating what she made to complete maid training course, lesson 3, before moving on to the next class. But if I ate all 3 of those dishes by myself, I'd probably pass out and end up braid-ridden. Alright, I'll give it a shot. If I crash or disconnect, you're paying for my repairs. No problem. Rena, you really are out here poisoning people. What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, dear manager. Perfect timing. Would you like to join me for Rena's specialty afternoon tea? Hell no. I mean, no thanks. Of course, I made this with love and the student in my recent made training course, and everyone loved it. The first time they tried it, a few students clutched their chest and passed out from the amazing flavor. When they woke up, they even told me they loved the unprecedented culinary experience. Huh? Are they speaking English or what? This time the theme was to craft a rich, savory base by mixing complex flavors. That's why the menu features bread paired with salted fish, purple cabbage, cough syrup flavored cake. Who the hell comes up with that? A cough syrup? Who wants a cake that's flavored like cough syrup? Served alongside a freshly squeezed bitter melon meat patty smoothie. What? What even is that? What is a bitter melon meat patty? Is that a fruit? Is that like a fruit that looks like a meat patty on the inside or something? Alright, so that's why you're wanted. Wanted? Ooh, that sounds intriguing. You gotta tell me more, or I'm not letting you leave. You tell Rena about the district's wanted story of the Bane of Evil. So that's how it is. What a tragic misunderstanding. Please take me back so I can find that bamboo and clear things up. I should bring you over to Neps for handing out this garbage. Dear assistant and assistant's master, you... wait, who is this? Light on your feet, moving quiet in the ghost trailing behind you. Could you be... It's the twin ghosts. What does she want? Just so you know, Bane of Evil is the bravest, toughest bamboo on all of 6th Street and will never bow to evil. Hey, you tell her. Even if you tear my shell off, yank my screws out, and strip out my core module, I won't back down. Is he crying? Bane of Evil lets out an indistinct growl. Oh, he's growling at her. But once Rena picked it up, it couldn't break free at all. It had no choice but to quietly listen to the whole story from start to finish, buzzing and vibrating the entire time. That's the whole story. That our little misunderstanding should be all cleared up now, yes? Yeah. I'm sorry. I'll take down your wanted poster right away. The twin ghosts have appeared in Luminous Square. Oh, that's what he told us. Rena set up a maid training course in Luminous Square and handed out her homemade Rena specialty afternoon tea to the participants. Looks like it was a bit too avant-garde for most of them. Yeah, that's putting it lightly. Who's next? Who's next? You're finally here, my assistant, and my assistant's master. Today's opponent, the Dismantling Maniac. It's especially terrifying and particularly vicious. Just watching her evil deeds is enough to make a bamboo's logic core run cold, and their charging port short circuit. I don't think she's really that interested in bamboo, though. She's more interested in, like, intelligent constructs and other machines. She's probably like more interested in toasters than like bamboo. My assistant's master, take a look at the hellish scene on my wanted poster. She's not like Norma. Like Norma's more specific with the bamboos. Not just cruel abuse, but ruthless dismantling tool. Yeah, she's enjoying herself a little bit too much there. Under her screwdriver, even the bravest machines end up shattered into pieces, scattered all over the floor. Brave friends, now I entrust to you the duty of defeating the demon. Alright, what about you? I'm standing here warning every passerby, telling them not to get near Brant Street construction site. Don't underestimate this task. Preventing trouble before it starts is important work too. Off you go, my assistant and my assistant's master. I bless you both. Alright. With Theos until you looked around and finally spotted some vaguely familiar figures nearby. Go talk to them. Who do they want us talking to? Have you heard? Something serious happened at the neighboring construction site recently. Something serious? Like what? According to my intel, there's a long neglected warehouse over there, and it's full of old items that have been sitting around for years. Inside are a bunch of long sealed demons that are old, dusty, and completely wrecked. Since it was dug up, it's been making terrifying laughter every night in the middle of the night. You better believe it. I was pulling a late shift once and clearly heard endless crazy laughter. I freaked out and bolted. I think I know what's going on. A scary ghost resurrection incident once happened at the abandoned construction site next door. What? That sounds pretty scary. Oh, let me hear it. Alright, I'm gonna tell you, but don't say I didn't warn you. On a dark, windless night when the streets were dead silent, a little girl got lost wandering through a construction site. She felt her way through the darkness trying to find a way out. Finally, she saw a light and made her way toward it. And then what happened? She walks up to the light, reaches out her hand trying to touch it. Ah! It's terrifying. Let me catch my breath. What happened? The young girl touched something wet and sticky. Hey, yo. I can't go on. Oh man, just when it was getting to the good part. Grace, do you know what they mean by wet and sticky? Proxy and Eos, it's been a while. What brings you guys to the construction site today? Oh, did you finally come around to and agree to let me run some tests on Eos? That's wonderful. Hold on a sec. I'll go get the bamboo lubrication and polishing kit, along with the rest of the stuff that I prepared. That's not it. Help me. Wait, Grace, that's not why we're here. Okay, I guess I'll wait a bit longer, then. Still, you should take this bamboo daily maintenance kit back with you, Proxy. I got it specially for Eos. I was going to bring it to the video store myself if work at the construction site hadn't been so busy lately. Well, what happened? That's nothing major. During the last site inspection, we found a bunch of sealed equipment that needed maintenance and repairs. Later, while inspecting them, I found a machine inside that hadn't been powered on in ages. It was really... Oh, why are you suddenly so excited? It was one very, very complicated pile driver. Hey, yo. Why are we getting wet and sticky with the pile driver, bro? What is that? What are you doing in there, Grace? And laughing crazily? Hey, yo. She really is clanking it. The surface might be a bit weathered from oxidation. Oxidation? Grace! But its core components are still going strong. It's a tough little fellow. While performing regular maintenance, I unscrewed. No, you screwed it. Each part of its screws and gotta look at its internals. Hey, dude, Grace. You a freak. Those sleek, refined lines, that smooth and efficient assembly, it's honestly an astonishing feat of industrial craftsmanship. By the time I realized what happened, it was already a scattered pile of parts, so I had no choice but to give it a full overhaul and rebuild from top to bottom. Gotcha. Now this little one is quite powerful, with flawless performance, and has already been put into service. Everyone loves it. Oh, nice. I mean, she said she took it apart, but that's because she had to like inspect to make sure all the parts were good, and they weren't, so she had to rebuild it. You tell Grace the district's wanted story of the Bane of Evil. So that's how it is. No wonder I thought I heard a faint scraping noise while doing maintenance on the machines. Thinking about it now, it must have been the little one calling himself the Bane of Evil. Sounds like a sensitive little thing. If this whole situation's got us stressed out, that's not really ideal. Roxy, can you take me to see it? I should go straighten out this misunderstanding of that little one to check up while I'm at it. Alright, let's go. You bring Grace over to the newsstand. The two quickly clear up the misunderstanding and seem to hit it off right away. Amazing, such vivid outlines, such clean strokes, and such exquisite coloring. I don't think she's talking about the wanted poster. Little one, the proxy told me you go by Bane of Evil. You've got logic core every bit as sharp and stylish as your name would suggest, and you're even talented with the arts. Yeah, you really is something else. That's right, I'm a super smart, exceptionally wise bamboo. Totally different from these run-of-the-mill companions who just clock in and out like drones. You're a human with great taste as well. Though by the rules of first come, first served, you'll have to rank beside my assistant master and settle for being my second favorite person. Oof. Get diffed. Sucks to suck, Grace. But I decided to grant you the honorary title of Bane of Evil's confidant as compensation. The two of them launched into a lively conversation. Taking the opportunity, Grace pulls out the device she carries with her and scans the internal structures of the Bane of Evil. I see now. There's a slight deviation near your core module, something that sets you apart from the other little ones. You got that right. I'm one of a kind, totally unique Bangbu. Still, with only a preliminary scan, I can't quite figure out how your internal systems operate. How fascinating. A structural flaw, yet it's created an entirely different behavioral pattern and operational logic. What behavior problem and operation logic? I don't really understand. I see now. It's because the structural differences cause the frequencies to vary. Hold on, I'll be right back. Once I bring my equipment, I can dismantle the outer shell, run diagnostics of my professional equipment, compare every abnormal frequency, and figure out what's going on. Dismantle? Not happening. Assistant and assistant master, please save me. Can't let you do that, Grace. This one's under my protection. If you want to clank the Bangbu, you have to clank me first. No need to be afraid. I'm very professional. I promise every one of your screws will come through completely unharmed. Yeah, she'll just leave them wet and sticky. If you really don't want to, here's my contact information. I'll leave it with you for now. If you ever change your mind, just give me a call. Why should you say that twice? During a recent construction science fiction, Grace discovered a really charismatic pile driver. Hey yo! As for what comes next, unscrewing bolts, examining the structure, and reassembling it. Totally normal, right? Bro, her head takes up the whole freaking thing. Quick, look, what's that? I know her. What? An old acquaintance? You're definitely being cooled by its cunning disguise. This thing's a vicious, greedy, cool, and downright wicked man-eating monster. Oh. Cannibal? I guess not, she's technically an Oni. Of course, legend has it these creatures live 18 floors underground, munch on fireballs, guzzle lava, and have a nasty temper to boot. Once they reach the surface, they go on a hunting spree, chasing all kinds of prey, and then they devour it in a single bite. Exactly. Sharp eye you got there, master of my assistant. Now I shall entrust you with the duty of dealing with these monsters. Alright then. He's not listening to us. So I'm guessing Sakaku's around here somewhere. Oh hey look, there's Yihari. Oh yeah, she's over there. I didn't see her because she's so short. I missed the metro this morning, skipped lunch and noon. They got chewed out by the boss this afternoon. I finally clocked out and all I want is some fresh out of the fire fries to heal my wounded soul with that deep fried carb therapy. Then the moment I let my guard down, I got surrounded by these thugs. Now I can't even get my fries. What monster? I just pulled some extra shifts, got dark circles under my eyes, and look a bit run down. But you can't just call me a monster. He finally stopped crying. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. Oh, let me guess. You're here to ask me? A honored hat, a talking handbag, or are there some kind of toy? Gotta keep working hard if I'm going to hit the boss's sales target. After enthusiastic sales pitch, you pick a bunch of toys for EOS. Oh man, she got us. Shouldn't have talked to her. Oh hey, Proxy. Section 6 off today? Pretty much. We just finished the job and now we're on break. Sakaku was starving and kept going on about getting a burger. She made it sound amazing. I figure I'd swing by too. Yeah, the burgers here are amazing. They have so many flavors you can't get anywhere else. Like, the crispy squeak cod burger. The coating is nice and crunchy, but the inside is really soft and tender. And the mayo spills right out. Want to try one, Proxy? We've got a spare. Chicago instance. Enthusiastic instance, you try a sizzling crispy cod burger. It really is delicious. Ew, fish patty? I'm not a fan. can I ask you for a small favor? What's up? Could you find a server and help me order one burger of every flavor? I've already ordered twice. First time, the staff even double checked a few times if I really meant to eat that much. They even offered to contact the hospital for me. So I had Haramasa help with the second order, but now the staff probably recognizes him too. You really that hungry, Sakaku? Yeah, I overslept today, so I got called into a hollow on an emergency mission before I could even eat breakfast. There was no food in the hollow, and I had to keep fighting like crazy. When I came out, I felt lightheaded, and my stomach was already rumbling. So I rushed straight over here. I just want to stuff myself with loads of burgers and fries. One whole box of fries and one whole burger with each bite, huh? Huh? How did you know? I was just super hungry. Oh, word's gone around. You tell Sukaku about the wanted story of the Bane of Evil. Something like that actually happens? Wait, can you take me to find that citizen so I can explain things to them, Proxy? If word got out about this, I'd be way too embarrassing. And it'd probably make Nagi worry too. But before we head to 6th Street, Proxy, help me order those burgers first. I already blew my allowance for today, tomorrow, the next day, and the day after that on this food. I'm gonna eat every last bite before we do anything else. Once Sukaku's had her fill of food and drink, you take her to the newsstand. Hey, are you Mr. Bane of Evil? I'm Sukaku from Section 6. I've got a few things to say about that wanted notice. What? An executive officer? I don't trust a word you say. You're totally lying to me. This is a monster's trick, just like in the legends. Huh? No. I really am an executive officer for Section 6. This is my work ID, and this is my access card, and this is my... Carefully examine the credentials somewhere, or somehow even through its metal shell, traces of fear could be seen. So that's what's going on. I understand now. It's all a misunderstanding. No need to worry about it. Sorry for interrupting your duties. Sukaku hums a tune as she walks off while the bamboo keeps trembling violently, managing to muster the courage to speak again after a while. No wonder she's an executive officer from Section 6. I can feel such a powerful aura. Do you think she might report me to public security for breaking bamboo regulations and have me taken in or something like that? Not before, but I've heard the executive officers of Section 6 can do anything to arrest me. Would probably be a piece of cake. Well, she's a good person. You don't have to worry. After reassuring Bane of Evil for a while, the bamboo finally calms down. Seems like today's events were just a little bit too much for the poor thing. Alright, Sukaku didn't have breakfast, got dragged out for the emergency assembly, then had to work her tail off in the hollow the whole day. So scarfing down a few dozen burgers one after another is totally normal. Vivian. Why she look like she's wearing like a sleeping gown or something? What is that? Are those her feet? Her feet look massive, bro. Now, we gotta keep it down. What happened? I'll let you in on this, but you absolutely can't tell anyone. Did you see today's wanted poster? What's depicted there is a creature straight out of legend. Last time I saw one of those was on 1430. Careful, don't get too close to it. They say if you hear it chanting, you'll lose consciousness and collapse. Even your logic core will stop responding, and your charging point might get burned out. Even bamboo like us aren't immune, let alone humans like you. Lucky for you, Bane of Evil, the top detective, has stood right here, assisting before you set out to capture the witch. I will grant you a sacred blessing, and give you my very own special item. Bane of Evil hands over a special item, looks like a pair of earplugs. Perfect, my assistant, you're all geared up now. Next time, it's time to fulfill your glorious duty. Go forth, Avatar of Justice. Alright, we arrive at the Ballet Twins Plaza with Eos until you look around until you spot somebody vaguely familiar. Oh, I thought they wanted us to talk to Officer Mew Mew or something. Did you hear? The Bamboo Workers Mutual Aid Society is being set up right now. Never heard of it. Doesn't matter, same old story, empty promises. This time's different. The bamboo from the union is highly skilled at the job and really good at making dennies and dealing with humans. It even came up with a super efficient way to get things done. What's this now? I'm not buying it. Like, when I'm on the clock and switch into work mode, I act like I can't hear anything outside no matter how loudly humans call out. And also, when a crisis hits, immediately dump everything on a calling and say, this mess is yours to clean up. And most importantly, before starting work, don't charge up in advance so I can pass out anytime, anywhere. That kind of makes sense. La la la. The great, beautiful, amazing Hollow Spectre. Please take my homework away. I'll offer, a week's allowance as tribute. Whoa. You must be ballin'. Of course, a grown up like you wouldn't get it. Homework's way scarier than ghosts. It hasn't worked yet, but I'm convinced that if I stick with it, I'll see progress. At least, that's what the books say. I'm surprised you can read, considering you don't even want to do your homework. Oh, it's Lilac. She was from, I want to say she was from Alice's. I don't think so, though. I remember her from somewhere. Me and Lilac already know each other pretty well. We've heard 8 different versions of Phaethon's epic performance at the Hollow Companion competition. We know every last detail by heart already, so you really don't need to go over it again. But I did make some tweaks to the wording, and those changes are really important. I won't publish this on internet until I've confirmed there are no issues with these changes. Anything related to Lord Phaethon, even with a single punctual error, I absolutely will not allow it. If Vivian launches into her next round of recitation, it sounds like your exploits from the Hollow Champion competition, but she's dressing it up quite a bit. In that split-second crisis, it was Lord Phaethon who stepped up. Wicked black wolves, creepy hollow raiders, they're all nothing before the mighty Phaethon. All it takes is one kick to send their heads flying, rolling all over the hollow. As Vivian keeps talking, Robin and Lilac both seem to drift off like their minds are wandering. Phew. What? Lord Phaethon, when did you get here? When Robin told you to stop reading. That means you were here from the start. This is so embarrassing. What are you doing at the Ballet Twins? Do you need my help? It's related to you, yeah. You tell Vivian about Bane of Evil. In the process, Robin and Lilac slowly return to their senses. Vivian told us about her Phaethon story 3 or 4 days ago. That lines up. Miss Lilac, please refrain from bringing up such matters. Miss Vivian's heart rate is accelerating, and her body temperature continues to rise. If this keeps up, I have to call the hospital and have them come treat Miss Vivian. Robin, be quiet. I'll head to 6th Street right now and explain things to that bamboo. You bring Vivian over to the newsstand and fill Bane of Evil in on the situation. Anyway, that's the whole deal. Got it. Please forgive me. After all, these kind of misunderstandings are inevitable in a detective's line of work. Oh, he's a detective now. Then you better drop that wanted poster of mine ASAP. Seeing this scene pop up on the canvas is a bit too wild. So what happened? Witch has appeared. Rumor has it that anyone who hears her chant loses consciousness. Oh, Vivian's Tales of Lord Phaethon's exploit is now on its 8th revision, and Lilac and Robin have been its trapped and unwilling repeat audience. So that's what it means. Oh, are we done? Was that the last one? What happened? Where's he at? Now the place is completely empty with only the bleak western wind blowing through. After waiting in place for a moment, suddenly with the harsh grinds of gears, Bane of Evil comes bounding over. This is terrifying. Oh, what's wrong? Only the bravest and most quick-witted bamboo could have dealt with what just happened. My assistant and my assistant's master, are you ready to face the truth, even if it means confronting ruthless killers and lurking demons head-on? Well, what happened? Let me tell you, today I ran into the most dangerous criminal in all of 6th Street history. She appears out of nowhere, vanishes without a trace, has a sneaky tail, insane strength, and last, those eyes that see straight through walls. Just one look from her and even the most skilled security boo will immediately short out. Its wiring fried and screws raining to the ground. Luckily, the one it ran into was Bane of Evil. Even when faced with such a demon, I was able to use nimble body to dash through the structures, through the streets and alleys to make it here to ask for your help. So you ran away? What do you mean bailed? Bane of Evil does not bail. It was a tactical retreat to relay critical intel to my companions so we could formulate a thorough capture plan. Hang on, let me slap today's wanted poster up there. What, did you draw it on the way over here? I'm counting on you, assistant and assistance manager. I really can't tell what it is. What? A technique with this much soul and you dare question it? Whatever. A brave warrior like me won't be scared out by some criminal's threats. Even facing such a dangerous rogue, I'll see justice through the end. Let's go, assistance master. I'll lead you straight to where I spotted the crook. Sure, lead the way. No, you should be the one scouting ahead while I provide tactical guidance from the rear. That's the proper division of labor between detective and assistant. Man, I hate being assistant. When am I gonna get a raise? Or a bonus? Or a vacation? Jane, you should be careful. I hear there's a prowling rogue around here. A long time no see, little manager. And this is, Mr. Bane of Evil? Oh, she knows who he is. It rushed off so fast earlier, I didn't even get the chance to say hello. Bane of Evil didn't do it on purpose. What? Assistant Master? No way, you two actually know each other? I get it. This has to be the criminal's partner, plotting to earn the detective's trust before turning on them when they least expect it. That sneaky scheme almost worked, but you should know, a bamboo like me, Bane of Evil, would never betray justice. Wait, what are you doing? Jane picks up the Bane of Evil and examines its inner workings in detail. When she's finished, the bamboo collapses weakly on the floor. Who would have thought that such a tiny internal structural deviation could lead to such a huge boost in observation ability? Yeah, he's pretty sharp. Even draws wanted posters. I noticed that too. This morning I took care of an urgent mission and cleared out some, well, let's just say some unnecessary personnel who shouldn't have been hanging around. Before I began, I confirmed every precaution was in place, but still, that bamboo was hiding by the roadside, sneaking glances at me for quite a while. By the time I finished up and went looking for it, the little guy had already gone. It even covered its tracks. Such a curious little thing. Sure enough, it didn't take long before it came back to find me on its own. Oh, I see. You were fishing and the bamboo took the bait. Despicable. Shameless. Oh, being accused like that stings a little, you know. And here I was just thinking, you have a keen eye and know how to stay hidden. Quite the little scout. If the opportunity comes up, maybe you could partner up with me on some basic assignments. That would basically make you an unofficial member of public security. What? Partner? Work with public security? Oh, Jane's part of public security. If you're not interested, then I guess that's that. What a shame. No, I want to. A bamboo as sharp and capable as me really ought to be rewarded and brought into the organization. Join as a proper employee, put in the work, climb the ranks, secure a full position, and in the end become a public security special consultant, bamboo. Oh wow. Yeah, you really got some solid career planning there. And with that, the freshly appointed public security specially anointed baddie boo followed Jane's lead, happily heading off. At the end of the day, it's a happy ending for everyone. It'd be cool if we got to like keep these somewhere. The figure of the Bane of Evil saw was actually Jane. Jane believes that the Bane of Evil is indeed a bamboo with sharp observation skills and a knack for stealth. Perhaps I could work with her as a partner for some simple missions. But it looks like the Bane of Evil is thrilled about this assignment. Alright, well, what can I say? All's well that ends well. That actually ended up working out extra good for him. Oh, he's still here. What's going on? Today's wanted poster. Alright, oh no, actually. Okay, that's everything done. Looks like we're getting 300 polychromes from that. That's almost 2 pulls. It's like 20 polychromes away from 2 pulls, but you should be able to get that from like the weekly or dailies and stuff. And then we also get 5 Bupon. Wow, that's actually a lot of Bupons. We almost never get like a huge amount of Bupons like that for events. So I'm pretty grateful. What's up with you, Ellen? Oh, you're back. Perfect. What's up? You looking for me? Take a look at this. Does this drawing really look like me? Earlier today at school, a bunch of classmates told me there was a portrait of me up on 6th Street, so I had to come check it out myself. Not really though. The details don't match up at all. But they all sounded so certain. It's because of the drawing. It's got like no detail on the face. Ever heard of a doppelganger? Oh, I see. Alright, I get it. Sneaky, sneaky. You think what you want to think, Ellen. But that's gonna go ahead and do it for the video. That was a fun little event. I really enjoyed just doing it all in one sitting like that, compared to like having to come back every single time and like, you know, a new wanted poster just to go talk to somebody. So that was great. We figured out, you know, all the misunderstandings, I guess, and we also got a job for the Batty Boo, which is great because this guy, he needs to stop just going around doing random stuff like that, getting in trouble. He's always doing stuff. So hopefully he gets to keep his job for a while there over at Neps. But that'll go ahead and wrap up this video. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.